Whoa, how y'all doing out there? This is your man Nico B. And this is the Black Effect. You know how we do things. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know, if you so see fit, donate to the Cash App. I want to get into this message quickly, man, because it's not gonna take too long. Recently, we seen this weirdo Orlando Brown, you know, coming out saying, talking reckless about the dude Nick Cannon. You know, nigga just talking out the side of his mouth, talking about Nick Cannon did some. Man, my name is Nick. Man, I can barely, say what he's talking about. But yeah, he's saying Nick Cannon, allegedly, gave him, I guess they was in some relationship or something like that, and they was giving each other blowjobs or some shit like that, is what he says. And he said Nick Cannon was giving him a BJ dressed as a woman. Now, come on, man. I mean, if this was true, then niggas should own up to it. But I don't think. I mean, I'm 99.9% sure that that's not true. If Nick Cannon was, if he was flowing like that, man, he would be just. I mean, anyone who's flowing like that with rocking the LGBT, flag or it don't matter, man or woman. It ain't no point to be hiding it at this point. No one niggas is not hiding it anymore, because this is the society is pretty much, they say it's ran by the gays. All the laws, a lot of you can get benefits from doing it. A lot of people be gay for pay. I mean, if you do that, you have a bagging of people behind you. So it's not no point for people to be scared to do it. So if Nick Cannon was doing that, he would just be sleeping with dudes or doing some stuff like that. But that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Nick Cannon out here dating, man, or you ain't never heard about nothing like that. So we have seen this little dude, Orlando Brown, walking down the damn street with a box of wine, don't even know where he stays at, don't know where his house is, don't know where his address is, wandering the fuck around. We seen him wear these contact lenses, looking like damn Blackula. You're looking like fat Blackula, on Dr. Phil. We see he can't even remember his children that he have. He don't remember their ages or their names. The man can't remember the ages. I don't give a damn if you got 28 kids. If you can't remember their names and ages, you have to get some adjustments to make in your life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have them shits either ready on your memory or in your phone, just to like and just jot off like that, keep them in your notes. You have adjustments to make in life, and I really don't trust you. Nick Cannon hadn't made, don't do drugs like that guy. He hadn't seen Nick Cannon be belligerent. Nick Cannon hadn't done nothing but make boss moves. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this ain't no D-Ride session, you know what I'm saying, for Nick Cannon. Like, I don't know the man personally. But what I am saying is that, you make statements. It's certain things you can't do. You make statements like statements dude was talking about, Nick Cannon was doing what he did as a man. Like, bro, you gonna have to see me. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, God looks after children and fools. And I mean, I just really don't think that dude is all together there. But still, man, like, it's certain lines you do not cross. You know what I'm saying? If I was Nick Cannon, I'm just like, and I commend, like I said, as a brother, man, I commend him for taking the high road, and not just straight beefing for dude, like I'm saying, like just going hard on him, and looking for him, and like, get basically, like I said, beating the brakes off this dude, man. I would beat the brakes off this guy, when I seen him. Like, I'm talking about, he like one of those people though, like it's just like, what's the point? It's like, what's wrong with this guy? He needs help, but you just have him out here on the street. We just have these people out here. We don't say nothing about them. These are the black men. We don't get no help for them. We just laugh at them. Like, we love dysfunction in the black community. We just that's all we do. You know, even at this situation, it's like, but it's a bigger picture of this. Because, like I said, man, you making these asinine statements about, if it was anybody, he doing it because it's Nick Cannon. Imagine if he was to say this stuff about Game, or, you know, to say this stuff about somebody who really, you know, real men, like I said, person just who really about their life. He didn't bring out. I remember he didn't bring. I remember he was on camera. Orlando Brown was on camera at one point. And one guy, another man, was about to beat his ass because this is when he had that box of wine. Dude was like, man, you better get your ass up out of here, man. You know, you standing in front of my house. Anytime I can be where I want, or saying something crazy. And dude about to beat that dude up. Like, I really do think that dude have homosexual tendencies, man. That guy right there is dealing with demons, man. Spiritual demons. And it's sad that it happens to a lot of these child actors, man. You know, these child actors be having spiritual and mental illness. Why do you think? Because it's highly weird. You know, Nick Cannon was necessarily, he was a teen, or older young man when he got into the game. He was in rap music, you know what I'm saying? So it was had a little more bravado about himself, like a little more strength about himself, to where he wasn't getting taken advantage of like that. You know, he was older. You know, the other boy came into the weirdo section of you know, white Hollywood. Like I said, Holly weird. You know what I'm saying? Ran by who I told you, the LGBT, and I just, we all know, like, something happened to him. You know, for you to make a statement, like, first of all, like I said, if it was both of them if they were actually involved and Nick Cannon was actually doing that, then both of them are gay. But I don't think that Nick Cannon did that. So I definitely don't believe that. I don't believe much that come out of dude's mouth, and it just don't even make no sense. Now, if dude is just willing to admit that out of his mouth, you know, mental illness or not, man, that dude right there like I said, is a homosexual and has homosexual tendencies. And it's nothing wrong with that, but man, you need to just come out the closet, fam. You know what I'm saying? Orlando, you need to just come out the damn closet, my nigga. You know? Quit trying to beg for attention. Like I said, I don't know why you men, you dudes out here scared. Come out of the closet, man, with your dirt. I mean, you know, or whatever. It ain't even your dirt, like it say, man, with your dirty little secret, man. Just come out with it if that's what you want to do. Like, I don't know why you tripping. Like, you know, chicks are still, like, if you got money enough, you know, some chicks will still sleep with you, dog. That's how, you know, it's nasty, but, you know, it's some women won't. But, you know, forget it, man. Just, you know, like they say, live your truth, man. You know. But seriously, at the end of the day, man, if I was Nick Cannon, man, I would probably just upside your head. But, you know, we gonna just pray for you, man. You know, the brothers is doing it, you know, gonna do it a different way. But that right there, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, kicking some ass sometime, man. You it's certain things you just can't say or do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a man, you can't accuse men of being a snitch. No, if you can't prove it. The Bible say that, man, that you can't make false accusations against men. You shouldn't do that. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? So you making false accusations, man. You know, you got the man talking. You can't say a man is a snitch. You can't say if you don't have stone cold proof. You can't say a man is gay if he don't have stone cold proof. And a lot of black women throw these things, shaming tactics around. I don't care, a man or woman, you can't say these things. So, you know what I'm saying? And accuse men of these things. You can't accuse men of rape, you know what I'm saying, without stone cold proof, or else you face harsher consequences than if he did do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't accuse a man of molestation of a child without stone cold proof. I'm talking about, you better know without a shadow of a doubt. With the child better be saying it. You know, all type of things. You know, these things. So you can't accuse men of those things. But like I said, without some harsh consequences coming upon you. Sometimes physical. You know, this is a wicked world, man. Some people don't play that, man. You know, like 50 said, we don't play that. You know, and I'm not championing that or condoning it. But I'm just telling you how the world works. So, man, dude, get you some help, Orlando Brown. We know you've had a terrible terrible time in Hollywood, bro. Pray to God. Take them contacts. I quit walking around here getting drunk, popping these pills. Get your mind clear. Pray to God, man. Confess your sins, man. You know what I'm saying? Give him all your pain. Because you in pain, dog. And you tweaking. You know what I'm saying? But Nick, you know, if I was you, man, I wouldn't really, you know, want to trip on that. I commend you for your definitely for your poise with handling the situation. But like I said, it's some weirdo stuff, man. Highly weird, I tell you. Your man, Nico B, Black Effect, I'm out here.